You know, it's great to be able to recommend a really nice Muscadet. Muscadet has its fans, but it's nowhere near as popular as the Sauvignon Blancs and the Chardonnays, and it's a kind of slightly forgotten appellation from the Loire Valley in France for some consumers. And that's a great pity, because when the wines are good, and this is a really good example, they're fabulous. They're real summer wines, beautiful freshness and vibrancy, reasonably low alcohol, and just delightful, summer aperitif or summer food wines. I liked this wine last year in the 2008 vintage, and I actually commented then that it should be in a screw cap. So interesting to see that this vintage has gone into a screw capped bottle. I'm sure it's not my influence, but it's still a really good thing to see. It's the Domaine du Bois-Malinge. I think it's Malinge, it could be Malinge. Domaine du Bois-Malinge, 2009 Muscadet Sevre-et-maine sur Lie. Now that's a big mouthful, but it'll be typed out at the end of the video. You'll be able to see it and copy it down. Basically it means that it comes from the Muscadet area, from a specific region called Sevre-et-maine, and that it has been aged sur lie, in other words, on its lees, the spent yeast cells that remain after fermentation. And if you leave a wine in contact with these yeast cells, they can pick up a lot of kind of richness and body from them, which is what's been done here. So, what do you get in this Muscadet? It's a lovely nose. It has lots of pear skin quality, lots of fresh pear. And there's a kind of salty, almost Epsom salt minerality too that I detect. Very typical, kind of seashelly kind of quality. And there's just a hint of something like almond or oatmeal in the background. Nice nose. On the palate, well, it's burstingly fresh. It's just all juicy lemons, really crisp, crunchy, cold green apples, all of that kind of really vibrant fruit, lots of tang to this wine. And that lees aging has given it just a little richness of texture, that slightly nutty, broader background that makes it a really good food wine too. It's bone dry, but it would be perfect not just with shellfish and fish, which are the kind of bankers from Muscadet, but this one with creamy pastas, with light risottos, with a kind of fish stock or a chicken stock. A really versatile wine too. So it's delightful. It's $5.99 in Morrison's. I'm really happy to have a Muscadet. I recommend you seek it out, and it is my wine of the week.